5 minutes, gotta talk fast. We've been talking a lot about Caitlin Clark in class. Rizzo brought up that Ice Cube offered her $5 million to join his 3v3 league. This was not confirmed nor denied. I looked it up. But what I wanted to say in class was that if I were Clark, I would probably just deny, because I care about my legacy. I feel like maybe this is recency bias, but for what she's done for women's basketball only in college, I feel like she can really be the one to put them on the map and get people to actually start watching the game, right? So not only will she have that global impact, if I were her, I would also want to build my legacy and maybe even become the GOAT of the WNBA, right? The greatest of all time. But then I found out how much he's going to make, according to this article, not a scholarly one. That'll come later. So forget about NIL deals for a second. She's making only $76,000 in her first year, which is fucking crazy, okay? I mean, we already knew that they get underpaid, but it's just mind-blowing to me, right? So let's forget about NIL deals. If I work a lot of overtime and make a good bonus, I will be making more than her as a paralegal, okay? Next year, that's a little crazy. So I genuinely believe that money is not everything. And she'll be very, okay with her NIL deals, I'm sure, with those millions. I probably still would not take the deal for, legacy and all those benefits. I probably wouldn't take the Ice Cube deal, that is. But just for devil's advocate, let's talk about injuries, right? Career-ending ones at that. And let's just assume that, the injuries I'm going to talk about end Caitlin's career then and there, and also eliminate all the other benefits we talked about, global impact, greatest of all time, whatever. There's a study that concludes that lower body injuries, of course, are the most common in basketball, and that they are more common in women than they are in men. That's number one. Number two is that there's another study claiming that ACL surgeries are the most common for elite women basketball players who participated in the WNBA Combine. And that study references another study, which I would have to pay for to access, that claims that in that study, 78% of ACL tears were from guards. This is all a study of all women basketball players. Of course, Caitlin Clark is a guard. Now, so maybe she should just take the money, take the deal in case of a career-ending injury, right? It was also brought up in class that she'd be facing probably better competition, right, in this Ice Cube 3v3 league, and she'll be facing bigger, men, right? So that's another reason to go to the league, because she will be able to, not only the money, she'll be able to develop her skills. If she ever wanted to go to the NBA, she'd be cooking them, right? But since she's facing bigger men, you may think, oh, she may be more likely to get hurt if she gets bullied or bodied or something, right? Now, take it from me, okay? I've had 2 ACL surgeries and meniscus at that, and both times I tore my ligaments were when I was bodying up my opponent when I was on offense. That to say, also, since Caitlin Clark is 6 foot and 154 pounds, she is going to have to rely on her dribble moves, step back, perimeter game way more in the Ice Cube League than she would in the WNBA, because 6'7", 100, freaking 230-pound man, she wouldn't even think about taking him to the paint. I think she may even be less likely to be hurt in the Ice Cube League. So what should she do? I don't know. I mean, as an injury-prone man myself, I feel like maybe she should just take the money. But also, I understand wanting to build a legacy. All right.